there, Limeys. My name is Stephanie Spicer, and I'm a Limey too. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, so what I share here comes from my own experience and what I've learned over the years about this disease. It's not professional medical advice and shouldn't be taken as such. I'd like to talk today about the difference between acute Lyme and chronic Lyme, as well as what are known as the stages of Lyme disease. I think that I've assumed that to anyone watching this channel, it would be clear that the subject I'm dealing with is chronic Lyme disease. But since this is Lyme Disease Awareness Month, I thought I'd make a video to clarify this issue. When I went to do some research about the different stages of Lyme disease, I realized that there really isn't any official information about it. Like a lot of Lyme info online, somebody writes something and then a lot of other people basically copy and paste and slightly rewrite it for their own websites. And it becomes very difficult to know where the information actually originated, and almost impossible to verify whether or not it's accurate. But as far as copy-paste information goes, Lyme-literate medical doctors seem to agree that there are basically 3, although some say 4, stages of Lyme disease, which are as follows. Stage 1, or primary, also called early, localized, or acute, happens soon after the tick bite and is characterized by the rash, which may or may not look like a bullseye, flu-like symptoms like chills, fever, fatigue, achiness, swollen lymph nodes, headache and stiff neck, and sore throat. Stage 2, or secondary, also called early disseminated Lyme disease, happens when the disease has started to spread throughout the body and may be characterized by fever, additional rashes, skin discoloration, facial paralysis, chest pain, heart palpitations, numbness, tingling or shooting pain in the hands and feet or arms and legs, vision problems, pink eye, light sensitivity, memory loss, mood swings, confusion, and interrupted sleep. Stage 3, or tertiary, also called late disseminated Lyme disease or chronic, happens when the disease has gone untreated or treatment has been unsuccessful during the previous stages, and symptoms may include arthritis, seizures, inflammation of the brain and spinal cord, intellectual disability, and a wide variety of insidious neurological symptoms. Personally, I don't believe these categories are particularly useful or accurate. Lyme disease doesn't follow clear-cut rules. Symptoms manifest differently in different people and at different stages. Some people get everything all at once, while in others the disease seems to progress more slowly or even to lie dormant for years before suddenly unleashing a hellstorm. In any case, it's not like there's an official treatment plan for each stage. Honestly, in my opinion, for the sake of the patient and for the purpose of treatment, I don't think it's useful to categorize more than 2 stages of Lyme disease, acute and chronic. Acute Lyme is the very short period of time that you have after being bitten by a tick when a course of antibiotics might actually save you. If you know you are bitten by a tick, or even just suspect it because you're feeling flu-like symptoms or getting a rash after spending time outdoors, you should seek antibiotic treatment immediately. Doxycycline is the preferred option and should be taken for 6 to 8 weeks, not just 2 to 4, so that all the stages of the bacteria's life cycle can be eradicated. Chronic Lyme is what happens if acute Lyme goes untreated or if the antibiotic treatment is unsuccessful. Basically, if Lyme isn't caught at the acute stage and as long as you forego treatment, symptoms will continue to increase as the disease spreads throughout your body. So everything that comes afterwards is chronic Lyme, which is much, much harder to treat. As I mentioned before, this channel is for people with chronic Lyme, just to share with you that there is hope and there are treatment options available. Even if you've been sick for a long time, feel like you've already tried everything, and don't have money for more expensive treatments. But another reason I wanted to talk about this is because I've been amazed at how almost every day in Lyme discussion groups online, I see people posting pictures of rashes they got and asking, "Is this Lyme? What should I do?" Unfortunately, the medical community is not well educated to recognize, test for, and treat Lyme disease, whether acute or chronic. Many people showing up with clear erythema migrans simply get treated for dermatitis. So I hope this video has helped to raise some Lyme awareness. If you just got a tick bite, go get some antibiotics. And if you've been on this journey for a while, remember that there is hope. Don't give up. Keep fighting till it's over.